We are here, we're outside the Emirates. I've got with me a Man City fan. He's come all the way down from Manchester to witness Arsenal getting battered. How was the game?
Oh, it's brilliant, fantastic. I don't think City played that well, to be honest.
No?
I think they're probably third gear, but it just shows how good we are, really. Third gear, and we can still beat Arsenal 3-1 at the Emirates. I'll be very honest, so quite pleased, quite happy.
So Arsenal aren't very good.
No, I think they're all right. I have a lot of respect for Arsenal. I've got a lot of respect for their fans, a lot of respect for the team. But I think they're really no match for Manchester City, let's say. Like I said to you, third gear, and we still managed to beat them 3-1 in the home ground, so I'm quite pleased with that.
So what do you reckon is going to happen when they go to Man City?
I'm not sure. I think the game's a little bit later in the season, isn't it? But I think that it depends if Arsenal are still in it by then. I think they would probably still give us a good shot. But I just can't see it. I think they've still got a few more years left. Arteta's done a decent job. I still think they've still got some time to go.
So basically you're saying they're not ready yet. They're just not ready yet.
So I think, let's be honest, they're punching above their weight. I mean, look, I'm a genuine City fan, like from a long time ago, and I appreciate like football teams and their development and how far they come along. Someone like Arsenal, they've come a long way the last 2-3 seasons, but they're punching above their weight at the moment. So I think they've set themselves kind of to lose because the expectation is rising now here. But good luck to them, but I don't think they'll manage to do anything this season.
So what we're saying right here is that Arsenal have peaked and it's all downhill from now. Basically, that's what we're saying.
I wouldn't say that, but I would say that I think if they get Champions League, if they get top 4, that's progress. So let's be realistic. Yeah.
Who wins the league?
I think, look, I'm quite bored of winning the Premier League by now, but honestly, I want the Champions League as a City fan. But I think we will win. I think we will win the Premier League, but that's not the one that I really want, to be honest.
If
Arsenal win that and City win the Champions League, I'll take that now.
Will City win the Champions League?
No, I don't think so. I think under Guardiola, I don't think we can do it. No.
Really?
Yeah. I just think certain things are beyond certain people. Yeah. I think if we had any other manager at this rate, I think probably we had a better chance of winning the Champions League. But it is what it is. He's a good manager domestically. He's the best manager in the world, I think, Guardiola. But Europe, I think, still needs some time. I think needs to change his mindset a little bit. Let's see.
There's a lot of talk about Haaland at the moment. Maybe he's not good for Man City. Maybe he is. What do you think?
I don't blame him. I think the way the City have played the season has changed a little bit. I think playing alone up front, I think what that does, it doesn't really give him a lot of support, someone to work off. Either City use him as a dummy and they try to get the through ball elsewhere. At the moment, even though he scored all those goals, I think it's kind of like a false sense of success. Because he's scoring goals against kind of like the lesser teams. Yes, he scored today, but generally speaking, most of the goals against Bournemouth and these kind of teams. But I think they just need to find a way to work around it. Look, I'm like my favourite player of all time, Ali Benabia from the 2000s, probably if you remember. And he's a playmaker. And we used to play with Paulo Wanchop and Sean Gota up front. So and they'll say to you that working off each other worked really well for City at that time. Kevin Keegan days, we used to score 4 or 5 goals a game. We might concede 6 at the time, but fair enough. That's the way forward. If you want to attack, if you want a really fluid football from midfield to attack, it needs to be streamlined. At the moment, I think there's no connection between the midfield and attack. Even Haaland's goal today, I think, was a deflection, came to him in the box, and it was a shorter goal. It wasn't really something that was really planned.
Wanchop, a name I've not heard in a long time.
Wanchop, Sean Gota, remember the name.
Brilliant. Okay, well, listen, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
No problem, thank you very much.
For the badge.
Oh.